The purpose of this video is to quickly show faculty and staff how to access Office 365 OneDrive for the purpose of uploading their files. This is for those who have the Macs that have been reimaged to have the Windows. Let me first say, if you are opting to not use Office 365, which is what Roanoke County is going to support, and you are opting to use a external drive, please, I urge you to take that drive, grab a couple of different kinds of files, put it on the drive, and come to the library and plug it into the desktop. Make sure that you can open up those files and that you can save them and that you can edit them. Please just make sure that that drive is going to work and transfer your files to a Windows PC device. You don't want to be stuck in a situation where you don't have your files come August. So now back to Office 365. So preferably the browser that you want to use is Chrome, and the reason is that it allows you, it's the only one that allows you to drag folders. So let's go find Chrome. If you haven't made it a shortcut, it's here in, so let's open up Chrome. And there is a proper URL, but if I type 0365 and click on Portal, right here, the one that says email, https login microsoftonline.com, that should be the correct one. And this is not the correct account, so I'm going to select another one. So I want to put in my email address only, rcs.k12.va.us. Do not put your password in. Click sign in. There's thousands of business ones. It's redirecting us to Roanoke counties. So here is where you put your password in. And click sign in. And sometimes it says your name, sometimes it doesn't. But here we are. We're going to focus on OneDrive. This is where we save all of our files, so go ahead and click on OneDrive. Here you can see that I want to delete a couple folders. So if you click on the three dots, you get a drop-down menu. Delete. Needed to show, I might put that folder back in, I might not, but you can see over here, this is the main files, and then you can see what has been shared with you. So I'm going to share some files with all of you. So we have the window open. I recommend that you resize it. So I'm going to click on the edge. Oh, something went wrong. See, I wanted to resize it. Let's come back here. There we go. You need to resize it so that you can see the window of your My Documents where you have your files, or if you have everything on your desktop, wherever you have that you're going to be transferring things over. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and open up my folder and make sure that I'm resizing it so that I can see clearly. Move them over. Alright, so what I recommend, if you can, definitely you don't want to drag, when you drag a folder over, it into the another folder. So I'm going to drag my fonts folder over. Notice it's moving over, and it scrolled down to the bottom. I let it go. And look up here. It says that it's uploading 20 items to the files. If there's a problem, it'll let us know. Let me scroll up so you can see. And it's done. Fonts is right here. It didn't take long, so the folder isn't big. Now let me say, if it is a huge folder, you have to be cautious. When transferring existing folders or files from your laptop, be aware of the folder size. If they're multimedia, large pictures, large PowerPoints, that type of thing, they will take much longer to sync, and you may even have to disassemble them. I don't recommend you doing it at the end of your planning period, and then if you have to get up and move, you may end up losing connection with the wireless, that type of scenario. So there's that to be aware of. The other thing that you have to consider, and this is in the handout that I sent via email, and I'm going to end up sharing with you via OneDrive, is, let me minimize this. If you have files with certain characters, like for instance this Word document right here has the number sign in it. If I come over here and drag it over, it says right up here, one item wasn't uploaded. I'm going to click on that. If you have a folder with lots of things in it, it will tell you the different reasons if it can't upload something, why. And you can see here the reason. The reasons that it doesn't is because files and folders it does not recognize backwards and forward slashes, colon, the asterisks, question mark, quotation marks, greater than, less than symbols, the number sign, parentheticals, percentages, the tilde, and the ampersand. Spaces at the beginning and the end of the file name. So you can opt to just, what you need to do is, if you get this message, you'll have to rename the file and recopy it to OneDrive. So I'll just close that and close the progress and know that it didn't get copied over, and go back and rename it. File paths must not exceed 255 characters. So if you're really wordy in what you name it, you'll have to cut it down. Know that one last thing is, do not put any program folders, such as ActiveInspire per se, into OneDrive. You can upload flip charts, but go ahead, create a folder in OneDrive and drag the flip chart files into the folder. But here you go. This is how, I know we're down to the last minute, so I say get everything over, and then you can reorganize it when you have time. Again, you get this over, and you can do this from any computer over the summer. So to log out, oh, my picture appeared here, and you guys can go in to your account and customize it. But right now you probably have just a little picture icon of a head. Click on that and come down and click on sign out, and there you go.